You may be talking a lot more in opinions and judgments than you think, and this may lead other people to kind of defend themselves or close themselves off. So in this video I will teach you how to transform your opinions and judgments into a neutral observation, NVC observation. This helps to create a shared reality with another person, and also it helps to prevent misunderstandings. It creates more clarity. Making an observation is the first step of the 4 NVC steps. If you want to see an overview of all 4 steps, I have a video about that right here. You can just click the link. So an example of like what is kind of an opinion and what is a neutral observation is when I say, you rarely give me any gifts. That is an opinion, that's a judgment. And the observation could be, the last time you gave me a gift is a year ago. That is something that, there's no discussion about. That's just a neutral description of what happened. And so how to make a neutral observation? What really helps is to keep in mind the metaphor of what a camera can register. Because a camera can register a certain time, a certain place. It can register what someone does, an observable action, but not what's going on in their mind, what we might interpret about it, so just the observable action. Also, a camera can register what someone says, but only literally, not the interpretation of what someone says. And so an observation can be a description of what someone was doing, and it can also be a quote of someone. You said blah blah blah. So just to give you a few examples. You were saying mean things. You were saying, I don't like your website. You are trying to make me feel guilty. You were saying, you're my partner, we're supposed to support each other. You are not listening. You are looking at your phone. You are lazy. You order food 3 times a week, and you also said you wanted to hire a cleaner. You were too late again. We said we would meet at 8 and it's 8:30 right now. So the reason observations prevent misunderstanding is that sometimes someone really doesn't know what you're talking about. Like when did this thing like, you don't care about me, sometimes the other person is really clueless about what it is that they did that triggered this thing in you. So it just creates clarity. And as you can imagine, having no judgments in there creates also more connection before you start to say what it is that you want. Another interesting thing to me is that if you find the observation, to go through that process of finding it, oftentimes the trigger already gets a bit neutralized. So for example, if I really focus on this thought of, my partner is trying to make me feel guilty, I actually build up more anger. And when I just reflect on what actually happened? Why do I have this thought? Well, he said this and this and this. The option might open for other interpretations, and therefore I might already feel a bit less emotional or take it a bit less personal. I have one warning about this though, because sometimes people come with they're super happy with their super neutral observation, but they're actually so much still connected to their opinion or their judgment. They so much believe they are right, that it kind of shines through their observation, and so it might not create this connection that you're hoping for. So check yourself if you have kind of a secret judgment in there. As I said before, making an observation is the first steps of the 4 NVC steps. If you really want to express as well what it is that you want after your neutral observation, after you created this shared reality, you need to follow the other NVC steps. So I put the video up here if you want to follow those. Also, if you really want to prepare for a kind of tough talk, a talk that you find a bit challenging, I have a tough talk preparation sheet that you can download for free from my website. I will send it to you, and you can use that to really prepare your talk and make sure that it's connecting and helpful for both of you. So if you have any trouble finding your observation, please write in the comments and I can help you, maybe someone else can help you. Also, if you have any other comments about this video, let me know. And if you would like to see the next video as soon as they get online, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get an update whenever I have a new video for you. Alright, see you next time. Ciao ciao!